Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ionian Division Finals between Wasted Potential and Team Tempest. I'm your streaming host and color, Ansem571, with the beautiful
Karen
Carl,
Franz.
Carl Franz.
Why
Uh,
can't you ever
so,
get it right?
no, we have to get it wrong because it's correct.
Fine.
So today we have both lineups starting out with both of their starting lineups, so there are no substitutes in this match. Uh, Coming in, Karen, do you have any comments about some of these teams, if you happen to know of them?
So I know more so about individual players. Haven't seen them over previous splits. TTU Phoenix is well known in the SEAL community or the long-standing SEAL community. Is a very dominant top laner up there, so I'm very excited to watch him coming through. Um, I've heard really great things about Azini's play throughout the season. There have been some very key carries on both sides, so I just really am excited to see how they all come out.
Yeah, and also for as he mentioned, so Team Tempest, they actually were able to upset um, one of the more fan favorite teams of Washed Up One Tricks, which was very impressive in my opinion. Um,
Now, Washed Up One Tricks won last season, didn't they? They were our
yes,
first
they
place Ionian season 0 winners.
yes, and they actually in that tournament we had more of a Korean styled gauntlet where you played King of the Hill, and they had to run the whole gauntlet to win the tournament, and they did it.
All right,
So
so yeah, seeing TTU Phoenix's team, Team Tempest come in, that's very exciting to see, and I'm eager to see how they managed to come up and through these finals.
yep. So congratulations to everybody, and we will get on with this series starting in game one. Maokai,
Do you want to talk
Olaf.
about draft really quick?
So I kind of see like more pick potential on the side of Team Tempest, whereas uh, Wasted Potential is like more so trying to kite back and do front to back fighting.
Right. So I think between the two team comps that were drafted, I really like Team Tempest. They went with a pick comp. They have a lot of very strong options for engage and picking the fights that they want to pick. Um, Zach is really good as a whole team fight initiator, as is Kled. However, they got the Ari and the Blitzcrank to just catch individuals out and really turn the fight, already in their favor before it even begins. Flip side, waste potential. They had that Maokai really strong engage over on that end. They have Diana, who's a very potent assassin. Beyond that, Olaf kind of has to run at you. He will get a little bit of help from Nami in that. But yeah, it looks like they're more so going to have to rely on kiting back rather than engaging like Team Tempest will do.
Yes, so 1 second here. I'm just trying to make sure that the aspect ratios are correct. It looks like it's a little incorrect here. 1 second, if you would.
I think we're, what, 3 minutes into the stream and we're already having technical difficulties?
Yeah.
Well, better early than later.
Well,
Get them out of the way now.
it's just slightly off edge. I'm not sure why it's uh off. Let me see. Well, that's definitely wrong. So unfortunately, I'm unable to get it exactly perfect, everybody. I apologize. That's my bad. It won't let me move it.
But have you tried moving it?
What if I tried moving it? I didn't think about that.
That's why you have me here.
All right, let's try it again. There we go. That's better. Now we're good. Okay. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game one. Unpausing in 3, 2, 1, and we are off. So Maokai is yet to buy items. He's getting a little slow here.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow start. That's okay. You know, an early start is overrated. I always say.
Yeah,
It's not like either team is lining up for an invade or anything right now.
yeah, no, it's not like one team has a
Especially with a
blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank.
Yeah, yeah, because everybody knows
Blitzcrank
if
already level 1. Nah, you're fine.
yeah, it's like everybody knows that like if there's a blitzcrank on one team, they're never going to invade you.
Yeah. So they're lining up. They're getting ready. They
Let's
have
see if
not
he's
been
gonna
discovered
blind
thus far.
hook.
That would be crazy if he just did right now.
I mean, I've done it, but you know he's not me, so that's.
All right, Ansem,
Look,
calm down.
I'm not trying to boost my own ego. I'm trying to flame Asa.
Oh, here we
Oh, and
go.
he got the
There's
hook.
Blitzcrank. He got the Olaf. Plenty of damage coming down. There's an Ignite. First blood for Ari. Really easy. So, no Ignite going to be on Blitzcrank, nor Ari. Both of them dropped eventually. But Olaf did not use any summoners, so he will have those
Yeah.
coming in later.
He understood he was dead as soon as he didn't flash the initial hook.
Yeah, smart to save it. I do wonder how that's going to play out in mid lane. Diana's, there's not a lot she can do early on to take advantage of that Ignite, to my knowledge anyways. She's kind of got to wait till level 6 to do much there, unless she gets a gank. So, that should buy the Ari time to get back her Ignite. Otherwise, it looks like pretty standard right now. First buff was taken for each jungler.
Yeah, nothing of the sort extra. Ari maybe could have gone back for a second Duran's ring before the wave came in, but still.
I think just because of how long they waited, there wasn't going to be time for that. The invade was a little bit on the late side, but
Yeah, she would have had to leg it, but looks like
Zach might be coming bot lane.
No suspect,
Yep.
but
Here's
he
coming.
did go onto a ward.
There's the flash out of the Nami. Blitzhook doesn't catch anything. All right.
So there was actually a ward that just expired in the pixel bush, as Zach was going in. So so kind of like an unneeded flash by the Nami. Like they had full knowledge of Zach being there.
Yeah, they might just not have noticed it in time, but yeah, I mean that's still successful gank for very little effort out of the Zach, so that's always great. Looks like Olaf might be invading though. He's just passed by the Zach, did not get seen. Oh, he's going to be starting the red, so when Zach finishes up that camp, that's going to be his next place to go, I bet.
Zach knows now. Zach knows. They're all
Yep.
rotating.
There's a collapse. Kled and Ari all coming down. Really good response by them. Olaf is completely blind to this. He gets caught out. So many knockups, all the CC. Easy kill. Kled picking that one up. Now having a red buff. That's a big advantage for Kled.
And the Olaf also missmited. So the red buff still had about 100 HP left after the smite, so Zach was able to just quickly just smite it and pick it up after.
A little bit of damage coming in top lane. Ooh, good knockback from the Maokai. But he does have that second dash, is able to get right back out from under tower. Kled has to be careful though, if he's very close to losing out on Skarl. Olaf making his way to his blue buff.
Yeah, Maokai is not in a friendly lane, especially with how Kled's Q is now.
Zach coming in mid on Diana. There's the shield popped. She's been knocked up. Ignite dropped. No Ari.
She used her
charm
Ignite
I saw. Yep.
And now fighting
Diana's able to get out. Yep. Repeat of last time. Kled comes in, gets some decent damage. A little bit of trade going on bot lane. Oh, here's Olaf top lane though. We got a gank coming in. Kled has no Skarl. He's so slow. There's the flash. All right. Oh, that's risky to turn back around. He's got a long way to walk without flash. That's the danger of losing Skarl. You're so slow and you have no escapes. Zach is waiting the lane's bot lane though. He's getting ready. There's the jump. Knocks up the Caitlyn. There's a knock up from Blitz. There's the hook. Kill picked up by Tristana. So that's perfect. Going right on the most ideal carry there. Kled's almost got Skarl back, so he should be fine. I can't imagine he's in any danger right now.
Yeah, and this is like a really bad matchup just for Maokai, even without the red buff.
Nope, there's
Diana.
the... Yo, Zach just flashed in on that Diana. Diana brought her opponents closer. I don't see how she's go. Oh, nope, there's Olaf. Nope, she does not get out. This Zach's presence has been tremendous so far. It's
Yeah,
definitely
gotten off
showing off a good, worthwhile
three
pick.
successful ganks so far, and one
Yeah,
like
3 or 4.
one internal he ganked the Olaf on his
Yeah.
red buff. So is that really a gank when it's your own jungle?
It was good on him to call out to his laners, and great for them to respond to make sure that they were able to capitalize on that. It set the Olaf back quite a bit, I'd say, at this point. I mean, he's keeping up in CS, it's only 4 behind, but just the sheer pressure that Zach has been able to put out that Olaf has not,
Hmm. Yeah,
I
so
think.
with both junglers, they're both really like early game centered. Like they have to have good early games to really be impactful for later. Like Zac is a little bit less of an extent just because of how much crowd control he provides. But with Olaf, you need to be that threat onto the backline of the Tristana, onto the Ahri, and he's not. Like he doesn't even have his completed jungle item for his tier 2 jungle item. That's just the upgraded smite. Oh,
Oh, Ari's just being called out. Tried to bait it in for the Blitzcrank, didn't really quite work out the way that she had hoped, but better than fighting that 2v1.
yeah, and
They do
also
have good
Ahri.
vision control there. Lots of pink wards being dropped in that area. They're definitely setting up for that dragon.
Yeah, I'm liking the vision control of TT's side. So this is the thing that I've stressed to my top laner a lot. It's a little forgiven with the Maokai because of the sapling, but before that,
Yep, Clegg coming in for some good damage, but Maokai locking him down under tower for a while. Ooh. Yeah, losing Skarl with Kled, you drop aggro from towers, which is great. That helped him a bit right there. But Maokai's played that really well with the counter dives.
yeah. So like with this, Char is asking. So what did I say about you? So, take a look at the Maokai's vision score thus far, and look at how many wards he has currently under his belt. He is able to get away with it to an extent as Maokai because of the saplings. It gives extra vision control.
Another trade top lane. Yeah, I'd say Maokai might have been that.
Oh,
Zach
hooked
the
onto the
volley.
Nami.
Oh, the Nami's getting pulled around by people. The heal, nope, not enough with that bomb popping off on Tristana. Caitlin's putting back a little bit of damage that she can, but there's not a lot she could do at that point. Poor Nami just kind of got knocked around by Zach and Blitzcrank.
And throw a little bit of Tristana hippity hopping in around.
Yep. Zach is back though. Diana's came in. She's getting silenced, getting knocked up. Ooh, the Tristana pop is huge. We got top lane though. Kled is just getting caught out by this Blitzcrank. There's... Oh, let's see. You got a Skarl back. He's trying to run. Skarl's back gone. Yep, there he goes. Now we're back down to bot lane for the dragon. This camera's bouncing around almost as much as Nami did a minute ago.
And with that, we have about a 3k gold lead almost for TT's side.
So first dragon went down 852 on the favor of Team Tempest. Pretty good pickup. I mean, it's Air Drake. It's not the most, game-breaking dragon out there. But it's good to pick up, especially to capitalize on their little victory of that skirmish bot lane.
And now, so it actually is really good for them because that's denial to blue side, which is really big for like Olaf to be able to run into the fight, for Maokai to be able to run into the fight. The fact that they got it away from those two, which is scary to have more movement speed on, is good.
Yeah, very true, especially when you got to remember that they are the pick comp. Being able to move into position to get those picks will be huge, or chasing down people.
Yep.
Blitzcrank especially, I can imagine, would love it.
Yeah, and also it gives a little bit of extra boost for Kled's ultimate, because it does increase his speed by percentages. It isn't flat.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I will say across the board, CS is very close, especially when you look at the gold differentials and the kills. It's pretty impressive that Waste Potential managed to stay either on par or, mid lane's got an advantage in CS even
Oh,
despite
Kled
going
coming
even.
in.
Oh yeah, you're right. Diana getting knocked up. She got charmed. Kled all gave the good engage. She's trying to turn back some damage back onto the Ahri. Not quite enough. Smart of her not to waste the
Ooh.
Ignite, though.
Close hook on the Blitzcrank right there.
Man, I tried to talk for like 2 seconds and just more action had to come out.
Yeah, that's
Olaf
how,
getting some good damage. Wow, shocking. Good on him.
Yeah, no charm.
Trying to chase down the Ahri. CS is he's there.
no.
He's knock.
Oh, he got the
Olaf with a flash. Ragnarok.
Olaf.
He's able to pick that up. He might be able to get this other one too. Oh, there's the flash. Zach turns it around with his knockup. So close. Ballsy move by the Olaf, flashing back at the Ahri to get her with his reckless smite. Or whatever his E is called, I forget.
Oh my god, so
That was beautiful. I loved that.
that was super close. Like, I'm like, wait, does he have his smite up? It's like, oh, he doesn't. He had to smite in order to reduce some of the damage that he took. Oh, the double bubble.
Bot lane, yeah, double bubble. There's a knight going down on Tristana, knocked the Caitlyn away. Ooh, the ultimate's not going to go through. Blitzcrank's able to body block that. Good trade in favor of Waste Potential's bot lane.
So, I do like what the Kled is going for with how he's trying to make these trades, but the Maokai is playing super safe.
Yeah, Maokai's playing safe. He's farming well under tower. And Kled's unfortunately just kept him pushed there this whole time. Hasn't really worked out too well for him in terms of pushing the Maokai to lane. Though now Maokai's going in on him. Yep, he might be able to get it, honestly, if he kept going. Ooh, that's a good sapling. There's the ultimate. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Nice work, Maokai, recognizing the opportunity to go in on TTU Phoenix.
So what I like when playing into this kind of a matchup with like Kled or any other like AD style top lane as a tank is building Bramble Vest instead of Bammies first. And the reason for that is when you apply your crowd control onto them, the immediate attack action is usually onto that target. So you can immediately prop the Bramble Vest, and the turret aggroes them. That's extra hundreds of damage of turret shots that they're going to just have to take. And that's really good against Kled, because that's when he dismounts, it usually will still have him attack, or he'll usually auto Q to get away.
Zach coming in bot lane. There's an Ahri as well. They weren't able to make it land, but the Zach does get the... There's the knockup. Tristana diving under. All right, she has to flash. Oh no! Right that's into the Olaf. Oh, that was close. I don't know if Olaf's going to be able to do anything here. He does pop the ultimate. He did pick up the axe. There's the flash out. Yeah, Olaf has to get back out now, though. He might be able to pick up the Blitzcrank if he steps too close, get an axe toss, but nope, he backs off. All nice and safe.
A lot of missed skill shots on the side of
yeah, the initial dive could have been a bit better. I think Ahri missed her charm, Blitz missed his hook. They were able to pick it back up with Zach getting
and the Zach also missed
grab
his, jump, his initial jump. So like it could be a lot cleaner. Could have been a lot less dying for the side of Team T.
Yeah, just a few small mistakes that could have had that dive go a bit smoother. But all in all, they did still walk away, got some tower plates, got a few kills. They lost the Tristana, but that's okay.
That's okay. She's still 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, probably a bit of a nice shutdown gold, though.
Yeah. I mean, she still has an extra 150 still in her pocket, so... Yeah, so if we take a look at the gold...
getting vision around the dragon. I don't know if they're going to be doing it quite yet.
Yeah, so taking a small detour to look at the gold graph real quick.
Yep. Well, hang on, we got action back in mid lane. Diana's getting engaged on. Already missed her charm. I don't think that... Yeah, there's not enough follow-up now at that point. So they're just going to back off. So you were saying about gold?
So currently gold is only in favor of the jungle matchup. but then on everywhere else, the gold is in the lead for everybody else. And really critically, that in my opinion, is the gold difference for supports. So, gold for supports is very minimal. You don't ever really get a lot. So whenever you get even like like a couple hundred lead on your opponent's support, that's huge because that's more wards, that's more items.
Oh, hang on. There's the good pull from Blitzcrank. We got a
stopwatch.
Oh, wow. Yeah, stopwatch. Thank you. I couldn't remember the term. I wanted to say Zonya's, but I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, no, that was a, I believe that was a commencing stopwatch that she had been waiting on. And lucky for her, it came up just in time.
Yeah, seriously. That Blitz had a really good ult coming out to silence her. She couldn't use her knockback to get out of there. They are able to pick up the stopwatch. Yeah. They are able to pick up the first tower, though, so that's nice. Now they're making that play for that dragon. Yeah, all 5 here. I don't think Wasted Potential are in position to collapse and contest this. No, so that's going to be Earth Drake.
It would be a steal, if anything. Because the Diana was planning on backing, the Maokai had just backed, and Nami just died, so...
Yeah.
Or,
Caitlyn really good vision coming out of Team Tempest down in the bot lane. All those wards, even if they tried to steal, contest that at all, they would have known well ahead of time. Now we're moving on to the Herald instead. Maokai's going to spot this, so he's aware. There's a sapling, get a little bit of vision. They're also putting down some damage mid lane, trying to answer on that. Yep, Herald goes down.
I'm not liking the Ahri pick, explicitly because she's having a really hard time landing her skill shots.
Yeah, she's missed a few of the more crucial ones. She had a couple of good ones earlier. Zach coming in, getting called out though. His team is not on the same page, it looks like. Olaf in the back line. Oh, there goes one. Olaf picks up another kill. Zach has been popped. Another commencing stopwatch coming out of the Olaf. Seems like a bit of a miscommunication on that engage. Hove just kind of went in while some of the other members of the team were backing off towards their own tower.
Yeah, like the Blitzcrank just used his hook and missed. The R used her charm and missed. Zach's like, no, we got this, and launches himself.
Yeah, right. I think he was just outside tower range. Might have been just in. I'm not sure.
Like,
but
really close, but still. Like,
yeah, it was really close.
There was
well out of
no
range
way
of his
that
team.
You guys were going to be able to follow up with that. So that. Yeah, unfortunately they can't go for tower on that one, so props to the Ahri and the Kled for being able to defend that 2v4, I guess.
Yeah, that was...
Alright, so mental reset, you realized, okay, TT, we are not invincible, we can bleed. Let's not do that again.
Yeah, Wasted Potential just shown they are definitely not out of this match yet. Gold lead's only about 2,000, 3,000-ish.
And most of that is onto the
2,000. Yeah.
About 1,500
Tab
of it.
Back over. I mean, Tristana's going to scale up to a scary hyper carry, especially with this early lead. But I mean, Caitlyn's not shabby in the late game herself either.
Yeah, but currently Tristana is the stronger of the two.
Yeah.
Especially not just considering the fact that Tristana has 2 completed items.
Alright, Blitz gets the hook onto the Diana. They charm her, knock her back down, and the wave knocks Zach out of his jump. There's the Herald popped though. That's going to be taking that tower down real easy. This is where I would have liked to have seen Blitz. Oh, there it is on the Caitlyn. Getting knocked up. She's taken down too. Maokai's in the middle now. He's just falling down. Kled does get his hook back off. Maokai drops as well. Tristana's rooted under tower. Ooh, that did a lot of damage to her, but they are looking like they're going to be taking this tower down. Yep. Oh, Zach might have been a little bit too ambitious there, and yep, he gets out, and the burn does not finish him off.
Yeah, did he have passive up?
No, he popped it in the last fight.
Ah, that's right. It's still down for a few seconds, or for 2.5 minutes now.
I love this tiny Zach that goes around. It's so adorable.
Yeah, the tiny Zach, and then he grows bigger.
It's like the cutest little thing. I want to adopt it.
Like, you just see this tiny Zach.
Yeah, it's like Baby Groot.
Just flying over the wall. It's like... Oh my god, that just uh Guardians of the Galaxy, great series. If you guys haven't seen those movies, you should watch them. Great movies.
A little
This
bit
is
of
not
just
th-
ward killing. Nothing
this
crazy right now.
this is not a Marvel induced or
Sponsored
sponsored
stream.
stream yet. Please, we would love Disney dollars.
Oh no, not the Disney dollars. All right, so it looks like both teams are just kind of getting ready for whatever comes next. We do see some vision getting established around the Baron by Team Tempest. Kled does get a little bit of hit up, but he's gonna be able to get out of that just fine, unless he walks into a bad spot himself.
He has flash.
No longer has ultimate. They are turning it right back around, and that's so close. Meanwhile, somewhere farther else, Tristana called out the Nami and killed her as well. But they are collapsing hard on this. This is going to give them a big advantage, taking out 3 members of the enemy team.
They have priority over Baron now.
Right now, what I would like to see is one of them, probably the Blitzcrank or somebody, stay top lane, get that shoving while the rest of the team does the Baron. That way they can be positioned, ready to go, and keep pushing this momentum, get the Nets tower down.
So with the Spellbinder, there is still the threat that Diana can one-shot the Tristana, but still, good job on the Baron, everybody. Alright, so yes, so they did take my advice, even though
collapse onto this Diana, Blitzcrank. Ooh, nice. Does manage to get him. Tristana hopping down, they pop her real fast.
Now see, I like this Blitzcrank, he's landing his hooks.
He absolutely is. He's been super impactful, and this is the power of the pick comp, getting these picks and making that happen. We do have Kled shoving in the top lane. He managed to get that top tower up there. Looks like this inhib's going to fall. I can't imagine they're going to be able to do anything. Yeah, they can. And now Rotato Potato up to the top lane now, and they're going to be taking that one too. Blitz might try for a hook here if he turns around. Nope, he does not. So yeah, that just pops free of charge, and yeah, it looks like they're going to take their winnings now, back off, spend their mountains of gold.
Yeah, nearly every member had about 2,000 gold, so yeah, it's time to shop, boys.
Yeah, the top, mid, and ADC all had about 2,000. There was like 1,500 or so on the jungler, and then Blitzcrank had another 1,000 himself. And as you talked about with that gold on supports, 1,000 is still a crazy amount for a support to run back with.
That's an entire Kindle gem, plus wards, plus 2 wards. Like, that's insane. So the Blitzcrank, he has 40% CDR right now. Yep. Let's see if I were to look at it. He has 42%, so he has the scaling, and the plus
Oh, hang on, there's Kled ultimate leading the way onto Diana. They do catch her out. She is going to be popped. Ooh. That was a good use of the ultimate. Really get that engaged, catch her off guard.
Unfortunately, there's no wave now.
There's no wave.
Everybody ran past the wave. Everybody ran past the wave. So
that does buy Diana a little bit of time respawn, but yep, they are burning the wave now.
But as mentioning before, the Blitzcrank effectively has full CDR. He's good. He's good for the rest of the game effectively at this point.
Yeah. Zac is just tanking this anyways for no reason.
Nami, however, she's at, what is that, 10, 20% plus whatever she has.
They're just giving these towers up right now. I mean, they really can't withstand a dive, I don't think. Even with that tower, they're going to have to wait for the double towers.
Ooh, lands the hook. On the Maokai.
On the Maokai, I mean, that's enough, though. Looks like he's still alive. He hasn't died yet. Lots of heals coming down to the Maokai. Kled is... Oh, alright, so first drop is the Olaf. So many abilities, so many kills. Tristana was in the thick of it, just picking people up. She didn't care. She was going in.
And
that's going to be game
1, so...
really dominant first game out of Team Tempest.
Yeah, so things I want to see cleaned up. The Ahri needs to land her charms, like the critique. The Ahri needs to start landing her charms more in the early game. And the jungler needs to communicate better with the team in that early games.
I think it was only just the. I think it was just the one mistake. I think otherwise he did pretty good job communicating them, especially setting up ganks early on.
Yeah, just those two. He just needed to clean up, or they both needed to clean up, and otherwise, really good game from Team Tempest. And then onto the side of wasted potential, the Olaf needs to learn or to know when he has priority on his lanes, um, and to also just flash the initial hook. Because
I think one thing would be coordinating with that invade early on. We saw how Team Tempest was able to collapse really well on that one, and that punished him hard, sent him even farther back. I think if he had coordinated that invade, brought somebody along with him, might have been a bit better for him.
mhm,
Or even just scouted it out a bit more with some wards. I don't know if he had any wards available at the time. Um, but yeah, I mean, all in all, I think what we saw was mostly Team Tempest playing to their team comp, really abusing those picks,
mhm,
and that worked out well for them.
yep.
I want to see how game two changes. I'm actually going to open up the pick ban thing. So whenever you're ready to talk about pick bans for next game, let me know.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just load up the game. So if you could just give me one moment.
I'm already there, waiting for you at 10 seconds in.
Yep. And you're good.
All right. So, game two, I really like the change in the draft out of waste potential. First ban, they went with the Blitzcrank instantly. They recognized that as a major issue for them. They got rid of it. Um, First pick, they grabbed Zach. They saw that as another major issue, and they took it away from their opponents. Now they put it onto their use. I'm very excited to see how that changes up. Nami kept in the team comp for them. They seem to have liked that. It worked pretty well for a couple of double bubbles and good ultimate to dissuade the Zac engage. I do enjoy seeing the Ornn. That'll be a good initiation tool to follow up with the Zac. Very nice disruption there.
I do not like that Team Tempest were allowed to have the Alawi. Um,
So isn't TTU Phoenix like an Unlowy one trick, or
yes, he
is
is.
he's like, yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
That's how he's gotten to Diamond at least the last two seasons. And then once he's there, he plays other champions. So the fact that he was allowed to have Alawi is questionable.
So I'm trying to remember in game one. I'm just actually going to tab over there. Yeah, they first banned Alawi against him. This game they didn't even ban it. So we're going to see
So
how
they
that
instantly picked it.
carries out. Yeah, I mean if it's open, go for it. Why not? Alawi is going to do well into a lot of lanes. I don't know how the Ornn Alawi lane matchup goes, so I guess we'll see. But I mean,
Alawi,
otherwise,
as somebody who had to play that against him once, it is
is it
Alawi
pain?
favorite. It is Alawi favorite. Don't you know? Don't you know?
That's what I expected, but I'm excited to see how they play out. Otherwise, we do see the RE still for Team Tempest, so I'm eager to see if she was maybe just needed that warm up game. She'll be able to land those charms consistently this time. And they do keep a hook in the bot lane, swapping out Blitzcrank for Nautilus. Mumu, I'm very excited for. That's going to be a lot of initiation tool, especially with the Alawi and Mumu ultimate combos. If Mumu locks down a couple of people and lets Alawi get into there and get her ult going, that's just going to be murder, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah. So let's. Vagar is always going to be a problem though, so got to watch out for him and how good his stacking is. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into game 2, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up on the stream. And we are going 3, 2, 1, and go.
Alright, let's see if they change up any level 1 fancy stuff happening this time or not.
Ah, so he did buy his starting items before we started. Good job. Good job, Ord.
Looks like both teams are getting ready as a 4-man. Allow is not with her team, though.
This
That
is not
could
good.
be problematic if a fight actually breaks out here. Let's see, what are
Wait,
they doing?
actually,
Nope, okay.
that's actually not a bad idea, because if you can spawn the tentacles to make them think, okay, uh, that she's not going to be there. Wait, that's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
bad
that
idea.
makes sense.
Wait, that's a bad idea. Wait, you don't want to show the tentacles, because then you know that it's at most 4 people, and you're 5. That's actually a horrible idea. Wait, ignore what I was suggesting.
Well, they don't know that the Alawi wouldn't be there, so.
Yeah, because they
Oh
can't
no, it
see
looks
them
like
if they're...
nothing's happening here. I think they're just like standing guard for an anti-invade that never happened.
Yeah, because there was an update a few patches ago, where in Fog of War you no longer see the tentacles spawning. That's that was a good buff for Alawi for that level 1. But yeah, so a lot cleaner. We're not going to do nothing crazy this time around.
All right. Yep, very standard from both teams. Zach's onto his red buff, Mumu's on his blue buff. I can't say either of those are tremendously surprising starts.
Well, so Zach can actually do the chicken camp without any help, so that way the bottom lane gets the early lane.
Oh, hey, now Nala's gets an early hook onto the Nami. A little bit of early damage going over to her. Not too bad. But they do return pretty much all of it right back, and they actually managed to come out ahead. Back to nothing. Oh, tentacle slapping down.
So there, to talk about Alawi a little bit. With Alawi, there are there's like Gangplank, there's a couple of different options that you can go for with your runes. The Conqueror is that you are going to fight. And you are required to fight. Yes, I know, it's redundant, but the other option is Grasp, because you can proc it off of the spirits as well. But the third option that you would see in most solo queue is Klepto.
Now, I haven't seen Klepto in a little while. Is that out of favor right now, or is that just personal choice still?
For Alawi specifically,
Yeah.
I think that's favorable for like when you're in a tank matchup. Just because you can easily proc it a bunch of times off of the clone.
Yeah. As we're seeing right now, she's bullying that poor Ornn pretty hard right now.
Because with this, like, yeah, she is doing a bit of damage to the Ornn, but not that much more than what you would have been doing with Klepto. And with Klepto, you are getting ahead in gold just naturally while you're still farming.
Very true. Right now,
so in my professional, no longer top lane opinion, I think that the Klepto may have been a better choice, but to each their own. He is the one trick, I am not.
Yeah, going to have to default to the Diamond One tricks idea of what to do in this one.
Haven't been Diamond
Mumu might be waiting in the wings here. Yeah, looks like he's getting ready to engage on Vygar if he steps up too much. I don't know how long he's willing to wait, though.
Waiting a while.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going.
Oh.
And he just barely misses.
Yep, and already misses those charms. That's what we were talking about earlier. I mean, there still wouldn't have been a whole lot of follow-up, but that still would have been at least a decent trade for her if she had landed.
Yeah, and Veigar with the no respect to the follow-up damage.
Nautilus putting down some good damage onto that Nami there. But yep, ultimately they were able to just walk away. A little bit of healing, popped a potion.
So, something I do not agree with the Veigar is so yes, it's fine to go teleport, but I much rather would have preferred him to have gone for cleanse. Because then you're like, I am never going to get touched in this lane. Why do you bother?
Yeah, cleanse I definitely think would have been helpful, especially with the amount of focus we saw Zach put onto mid lane last game. You know, he's probably going to see that same focus this game.
Yeah.
So it would have made sense for the Amumu, but
For the Amumu to have cleanse? Are you sure about that, friend?
no, for him to have the cleanse against the Amumu.
Yes, correct. I have to make that distinction because there are other mid laners that have not made that distinction.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I have seen a jungler who went smite heal in one of our games in the regular season.
Was it like a Shaco or a Hecarim or somebody who, I don't know,
It,
doesn't typically need the flash?
it was a Nunu.
Interesting. How did it work?
It did not.
I can't say I'm surprised. Nautilus is walking in though.
Oh.
Baited the hook out of the Kai'Sa. There's Zach getting the knock up. Nautilus has to burn flash.
Oh, but here comes
Amumu's coming in
Amumu.
for the counter. Zach is low. He should have his passive though. Yeah, Amumu doesn't get the bind.
Sure about that one. He is not sure about that one. He had to flash out of there.
Yep. Mumu kind of got caught up trying to figure out which way to go.
Alright,
Wasted
round
too much
three,
time.
Veigar's
They turned
coming.
around. Yep. Veigar revealed that he's there. Not sure if that was the best decision to do right there. Could have tried to catch somebody out in the jungle, but
Was making sure he wasn't walking into an Amumu, because
yeah, that's very fair. Nautilus gets in on the Nami. They turn down some good damage, get her flash out, get the heal out of the Kai'Sa as well. So that's a couple of summoners burned.
yeah, so now it's a little bit more even on the bottom side.
Now only flash on Kai'Sa out of all four summoners. They're all 4 players summoners bot lane.
But you forget the 5th summoner, Amumu, who had to burn his flash in the gank.
You're not wrong. They are starting the dragon, so it doesn't look. Nope, Zach is actually there. He's getting ready to try and steal this. Dragon's down to half. Bot lane's collapsing. Veigar's in better position than Ari. She is like
Oh, an orange TP.
pushed out.
Wow, we got
Yep,
the
there's,
off first.
there's
Oh,
the
but
baby
Amumu did
cage
get the
in.
ult off.
Amumu does secure the dragon. This fight's going off on many different areas. Zach picks up the first blood.
Ari's on the
Alawi
backside.
gets
Alawi
the
jumps
ultimate.
in.
There's the tentacle. She's healing off. She drops down.
Veigar ultimate
Ornn
goes
is
down
very
to
low.
his
Ornn is
number.
down. They got 2 of them trapped in the back of the pit. Okay, yep, they burned the last flash bot lane. Zach pops out.
He
2 for 2.
Skip.
Yep, 2 for 2. And Dragon went over on the side of Team Tempest. I think both teleports were burned top lane
And mid lane.
and mid lane. Did Veigar burn that? Yeah, he burned that getting back to lane. He was
Yeah, just
positioned
before
well
the
to start
fight. Just before the fight. Yeah. So. Yeah, when all's said and done, 2 kills for both teams now. The Veigar is, like, he is proving me wrong for not taking the cleanse. He is doing fine for now. But what I do not agree with, actually, is so, well, it's dependent. Oh, hold up.
Yep, Ari baby cage just there to zone it. We do get the point blank charm, but Amumu missed his bandage toss. So all in all,
And
not
then got
much
stopped
goes down.
by the baby cage as well.
Yep.
So
Zach looks like he might. Oh no, I think he stepped on a ward, so he's just going to be backing.
Yep. And now I'm wondering what the Ari is going to go for her lost chapter, either the Ludens or the GLP. So
I'm gonna guess Ludens. I don't think we saw a GLP last game. Zach is wasting a lot of time bot lane right now, though.
yeah, because the electrocute says Ludens. Ooh.
Yep, good trade coming out of Zilla right there. Decent little hurt back onto TTU Phoenix. Now, that CS lead top lane is pretty hurtful.
Ooh,
Baby Cage comes down under a little bit of damage trade.
But did get the ultimate out of Ari. She
Yep,
tried to dash
fair.
out, but it just came down as soon as she was dashing.
Yep, a little bit too slow to dash on that one. She tried to save it, ultimately just didn't work out for her.
I think it would be a good idea
Zach,
for
you're on the
her to
board
get
there, bud.
banshees. That's okay. We're just making it a little safer for our friend up top then. Oh
Yep.
geez, we're
Oh,
going in.
ultimate popped right out of Nautilus. He gets bubbled though. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with that. Great trade for the Nami, bubble for ultimate. Amumu though is getting caught out by the Zac. There he drops by the baby cage, double baby cage hit people. Zac in the Papa. Nope, bot lane's got more action though going on. Vigar's finally joined the mid lane. We got stuff happening everywhere. Alawi's here too. Yep. Oh, Alawi's dropping people. And now we got Ornn. My screen is just going everywhere for all this action.
Yep. So
I don't think he's going to be able to. Yeah, no. He drops down. Ornn knows he has to get out of there, or else Alawi's going to make his day very bad. Yeah, he has to flash out. Yeah, we had fights on both sides of the map, and my camera just won't switch back and forth nonstop.
Two down on the side of Waste Potential, and 3 down on the side of Team Tempest.
Mm-hmm. So we are seeing
four. The Amumu went down early.
Yeah, so we are seeing a little bit of a turnaround from last game. Wasted Potential is off to a bit of an early lead. Only a few hundred gold right now, but they have been the ones making some plays and responding well.
A lot of that is onto the Alawi, where 2,000 gold advantage over the Ornn. Like that's insane right now. Like it's going to be made up once the Ornn upgrades his items, because 1,000 gold effectively for his 2 upgrades. So
that's gonna be a while off still, though, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one. But
in the meantime, Alawi has finished her first item.
And she's just running down a bottom lane, knowing that neither top laners have TP, so it's like, yeah, we can totally do this.
And jumping back to earlier, Vigar got the Hex Tech GLP, by the way.
Yep, and Ahri is going for the Ludens.
Nope, Amumu with the bandage toss. Baby Cage comes in. Nami ultimate knocking them back a bit. Alright. That's a shutdown.
Bandage toss into the Tri-Bush. Like,
yep, I guess.
That was... I mean, yeah, like, you could guess that there was somebody in there, but it's like, you don't know who or how many.
Yep, I mean, nothing to lose. Why not? He had almost all of his team, I think all of his team there to support him. Yep, they knew Ornn was top lane. Ornn's TP had to still been down because Alawi's was down. Yeah, why not make that play? They were totally safe.
But it looks like, so the Alawi went for Conqueror and Resolve Tree, whereas Ornn went for Grasp and the 5% CD, because, if I highlight over him real quick, oh, Scaling. Am I doing my math right, or am I doing it wrong? No, it's 5%. No, I was correct. Yeah, no, he went for the 5% increased maximum. So he also has a 5% CD on summoner spells.
Gotcha. Well, they might not have been aware of that, but it was still the safe call to make, regardless. Even if she did teleport in, that'd be another, what, 4 seconds difference?
It's 5%.
Yeah, I'm saying the casting time of the teleport, though, for her to get in. Yep. Alawi, you don't want to go underneath that tower. They got a lot of CC.
But they jumped onto her. Uh-oh. I think she's dead.
Nope. Yep, there goes Ahri, though. She just...
Wait, Zac is still sitting here.
Yep, I mean, he has to, though. Alawi put down enough damage on Ornn that she has to get out. Oh, he only grabbed minions with that.
Yeah, misses Q. And now she's going to return the pain!
Ooh, look at that, just dropping on his health bar there. Even as he tries to walk away, there are tentacles trying to smack him. Amumu got stunned up by the baby cage. Going to take some good damage, but ultimately he's able to get out of there.
Yeah, no ultimate from Vagar again.
Yeah, he's tanky enough. He can just kind of shrug it off.
With Aftershock too, yeah. Let's see. He is actually upgrading his E2, which I definitely agree. From the Vagar. the duration of the stun increases with the rank of the baby cage, so definitely agree with it.
I got to say, Hove has been on point with objectives this series, though, so far. He has both dragons this game. I think he got the majority of them last game, and now he's on to the Herald. They also picked up Herald last game as well,
Yes,
and we
they
saw
did.
them make very good use of that.
Yeah, they got the Rift Herald all the way to the inhibitor tower last
Yep,
time.
yep, that's right.
All right, here we go. Here's another item, and it's a
Orin got
Ninja
Ninja
Tabbies.
Tabbies.
Praise be to top laners who build Ninja Tabbies. For those
For
of you who
those of
don't,
you who don't know, Ansem loves Ninja Tabbies on his top laners.
specifically when you're into like this high AD damage top lane matchup, like it is
Yep.
so good.
That trade mid lane was not going well for Ari. That hurt a little bit.
Yeah, she needs to build a Banshees so that way she can dash through the cage, because otherwise
Yep.
she's never going to live through this. Uh-oh.
Zach is engaging. Zaya, good ultimate, manages to dodge it, flashes out of the thing. The Nami holds. Ooh, but mid lane in the meantime, Vigard just hit R. Insta delete.
Yeah, let's take a... Oh, we can't take a look at Vagar. He's dead. But I would guess he has about 100 AP from his passive stacks by now.
Probably somewhere in that margin if I had to
Seems
take
fair.
a guess.
Seems fair.
Yeah. So bot lane though, we'll recap that really quick. Zaya blew her ultimate to dodge.
And flash.
Yep. And oh, now she gets knocked back up though. They had friends waiting in the wings, but they were unfortunately just a little bit too far back to have been any real help there. They're able to back out after they pick up the kill.
But top lane does go down.
Yep, and now we're going to see Alawi versus them. Amumu's going back in. There's a teleport
wait,
coming in, Bali. That has to be the Vigard. Zach with the engage. Vigard with the baby cage. He's not getting out of there either. Double kill for the Kai'Sa.
Protect
Top
the Zac.
lane, Ornn had to back out of that fight top lane, so that's okay. He managed to get out safely. He did have to blow flash to do so, though. I see that cooldown's going right now. Wow,
Yeah,
alright.
Zill in the chat from earlier, so saying that the Alawi should be winning this matchup. He's like, really? I couldn't tell. Getting the full frontal assault of what a one trick is today.
Yep, I'm interested to see if that Alawi is allowed through in future games. Right now, he's got a solid 50 CS lead at 17 minutes.
Yeah,
4 kills, an assist, a death. Right now,
like
almost 3,000 gold difference as well. 7,800 to 5,200.
and now the Ornn is going for the Abyssal to the Infernal Mask. Oh,
Yep.
Bubble does land on the Alawi, but nothing will come of it. So that's
Yep, just kind of lets her take her time and see that ward there, so she gets rid of it.
So a little tidbit that I really hate about Riot's programming. So Nami's bubble is a stun. Nowhere does it say it's a knockup.
So Yasuo can't go off of it.
But Yasuo can ult off of it.
He can ult off of it. That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yes, I hate that. Like, nowhere in any of its tooltips or any of the patch updates has Riot ever said, yes, this is a knockup for the purposes of
Yep. Well,
Yasuo.
hang on. We got Herald and good damage out of the RA. They're taking the dragon. It looks like they use the Herald as kind of like a distraction to get some dragon focus here. Yeah, Zach a little bit too late on starting that up. A little bit of a laser coming down.
Yeah, Redemption maybe like, hey, maybe we got this.
Yeah, why not, honestly? Ooh, a Mumu flash binding. Gets in on the Vigard.
But
Uses ult
Ornn
just
is
for the
going
one,
in now.
though. Ornn getting the good hit up. Already knocked her out, taken down. We got all of the tentacles coming out of Alawi. Looks like the fight's kited away from her tentacles, though. She goes down as well. Oh, she left the safety of her fucking hentai. Yeah, that fight did not go very well for Team Tempest. All in all, what was that, a 4 for nothing, I don't
4 for
think.
nothing. The Vagar was able to get out of
Yep.
it. Not even have to
Good ultimates coming out of the Zaya, though. She's been able to dodge that Zac very easily. That time she was able to take him down. So, all right, there is a little bit of a return.
But so
Gets their
we've
first kill.
we've been glossing over this. I feel the Kaisa is a little bit of a problem right now.
603, 2-item Kaisa. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
700 gold bounty, like it's a little bit of a problem.
Little bit of a problem.
And the Ornn has effectively made up about 1,000 gold worth of the deficit, so now he's more like around 800 gold down off of the Alawi, which is not that bad as a tank into a carry.
Yep, I will say it's not as bad for the Ornn to be behind in gold as well. He doesn't need it quite as much.
Yeah, by that much. Like, if he can get to his 2 core items plus the level ups, then he's doing just fine.
Yep, looks like they're looking to engage. Ornn with the hammer coming in. Alawi's called out. She's going to get the ultimate off, but it's a little bit too little too late. She goes down. Ahri's not in a good spot either. She has to flash. Her ultimate's already gone. She drops. Zac has got the Nautilus. He flashes into the Baron pit. I don't think that's going to do too much for him. Walks right into the Kai'Sa. Picks up her 8th kill of the game. That's got to be a free Baron. There is on the Mumu. He is full health. He could try for the steal. He has to. It's him and Xayah versus the world. Baron is dropping down. I don't believe they have any vision of this. Yeah, no, they don't have any vision of this. So they're going to have to take a guess. It's down, missed the smite. Kaisa got it. I mean, he wasn't really under much pressure anyways. Mumu let it go. Alright, now they're just going to reset. Get ready for Net's push.
Yep. So, let's see. What are things that are coming up? Dragon... Or no, sorry. Yeah, no, Dragon's in 2 minutes. Baron's not for another 5.5, so we don't got to worry about that, because, you know, they just picked it up. So, you're looking here and you're going, okay, what do we do to stop this? And, of course, the first thought is, okay, we gotta get the Kaisa, because she's the problem. But then you realize, wait, she's not the only problem. They also have an Ornn,
and a Veigar.
And a Veigar.
Kai'Sa's definitely got to be the main problem at this point. The amount of damage she can put out, you have to take her out. She's going to melt your team.
Damage, yes.
If you can make a pick on do the Veigar, though, take him out of the fight, that's a huge priority gone, and a lot of burst damage. Gives your Ahri a bit more freedom, your Xayah a bit more freedom.
Yeah, like right now, if I was the Ahri, I would be like, okay, I need to get a Banshee's Veil. Like, I'm still going to be talking about this because it's like, it's so critical that the Ahri gets, like, either a Banshee's Veil or a Zone. Because, like...
Now, are there any more items I'm not too familiar with already built? I think we're not going to have time to talk about it. As Alawi gets picked off right here, walks right into the baby cage. She's taken down. Ornn ultimate knocks up the Nautilus. He jumps away, but he gets taken down as well. So that's 2 picks. Yeah, that's 2 for nothing right there. Alawi just kind of got caught out, unfortunately. Lack of vision over that wall. You got to be careful with that when you're facing the Zac. Zac getting ready for round 3. Nope. Just kind of scares him off. Zones, gets that tower nice and secure. And he's getting ready for round 4, though. This is going to be a dive, and this is going to be a bad dive. He hits right on the Ahri, knocks her together with the Amumu. There's the knock-up from the Ornn. Amumu comes down, but there's just not the damage. There's no follow-up because it's only Xayah at this point. Yep, they have the zone. They're able to finish that up. They're going to be back in off, it looks like. Well, maybe no, if they get enough damage down to the Alawi. Yep, she's gone just as fast.
Okay, hold up. Okay, so...
Fortunately, Alawi's just melting every fight. Like, the moment she appears, she's gone. Zac is really using this engage as a great zone tool. And this might actually be game 2. Really convincingly flipped around on the other side.
Yeah, 23-7, whereas the last game was something like 23-6 or something.
Yeah, I think it was like almost identical scores last game in favor of the other team.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start getting set up for game 3. But I want to address something in the chat because it's Uh, why? Okay, Karen, I want you to go ahead and have a talk with the chat. So the side of wasted potential. Um, why do you guys got to be so toxic? Like, yes, so yes, good job on the Ornn and good job on wasted potential for outplaying the fact that TTU Phoenix did have a huge advantage over the Ornn for a large amount of time. Why do you have to call him Dookie, literal ass? Yeah, no. So like, I'm calling you out. I am going to call you out. Um, for who is basically being a dick. Like, yes, these are very close games, to a point, and then it just snowballs from there. So I don't get why you have to be a dick, when these teams are fighting as hard as they are.
I think this is a good time to remind everybody, we're a community. We're here for everyone, and we're here to help everybody grow and just have fun. I don't think we need to be insulting anybody, especially when both teams have had very convincing games, and the series could go any other way.
Yeah, so like, um, yeah, just chill, guys. Like, we don't need that. All
All right,
right,
let's take a
so let's take
get,
a 2 minute
2 minute
break.
break. Let me get some water, refresh, and we'll get ready with game three.
Yeah, so just 1 second, and I will send it to commercial break. Yes. Oh, all right, everybody, we are back for Game 3 of the Ionian Finals. Waste Potential does have side selection in this game, and they have chosen blue side.
So, yep, sides have not changed throughout the entire series thus far. So every team seems to be pretty comfortable playing on the side that they've been on. Um, we do see out of the pick and bans, though, Waste Potential really like that Zach. They first picked it uh, all over again. Team Tempest, they were allowed to get the Alawi again. Waste Potential must have decided that they were able to handle, and they were okay playing into it a second time. So we're going to see if that plays out any differently than it did previously. Otherwise, we do still have the Vigar coming out of Waste Potential. We do have a Maokai reappearing for this series. I guess they wanted to see how that fares better than the Ornn into the Alawi matchup. Zaya got stolen by Waste Potential as well. Otherwise, Team Tempest entirely new lineup. No, they have Tristan up, but the Lux, Fiddlesticks, and Kindred are all new to the roster. So that'll be fun. Bans, we did see the Kaiser get banned out. Oh, they banned Ornn. That's why they swapped that up. And Nalda's got taken away as
Yeah,
well.
and second rotation bans. Yeah, so also as a quick thing, uh, as quick as my brain just left me, I'm just not even quite. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
All right, so I'm ready to go ahead and begin game 3. Um,
Yep.
it would be nice if they were to continue staying on the same side for us casters, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be super convenient.
Yep.
It's been very helpful not having to try
Yeah,
and mix up
just
the
remember
teams
who
throughout
everybody is. Yeah.
game to game.
All right, so we are at 10 seconds and we are going to go live in 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right. So we'll see. Last game, Waste Potential got all together to prevent an invade that never occurred. So looks like a standard start coming out from Team Tempest, so they were paying in all their own separate spots. Wasted Potential, however, they do have a Morgana, they do have a Zac. Looks like they might be trying to invade. They're all clumped together bot lane. I guess they're just here to prevent an invasion themselves. Zaya drops an early ward.
So Maokai, so this is the first game that he actually goes with the corrupting potion, rather than the Durant's shield start.
So break it down for us. What's the benefit of the Corrupted Potion versus the Duran Shield? How is he going to be looking to play that matchup differently?
So with the Durant's shield, you don't have mana regen. That's the biggest thing. And Maokai,
Bit more mana hungry.
he consumes it faster than my LP decayed earlier last month.
Oh, I think everybody can feel that deep down.
So yeah, he did get a few small buffs, but they're still like not that great. The biggest thing that they would do is to reduce his mana costs, even by like 5 mana, for just a flat across, and then that would be fine, I feel.
Okay,
But
interesting.
but until they do that, he is a lower tiered top lane tank. Uh,
I mean, I remember Season 4. I'm not really eager to see him come back to the top lane tank prominence.
nice finding.
Or Season 5, whatever it was.
Um. See. Well, he kind of became the best top laner for tank top laners in Season 6. Because that was when the huge. So Season 5 was the Juggernauts with like the Darius and the Garen updates.
Yep, I think
Season 6 was like the era for tanks top lane.
I think Season 6 is when I took my main hiatus from League and I wasn't playing, so I don't remember Season 6 too well. Oh well.
Yeah,
Right now, back into our game though, not a lot's going on at the moment. Pretty much the standard farming. We do have Zach though, might be trying for something. I think he's... Nah, I think he realized he might be on a ward and just backed off.
Whoa, Tristana jumping in. They're going ham
Yeah,
on
she's going in, getting some good damage down. There's the flash. Ooh, another auto or two, and that would have taken her down. Yeah, the Ignite and an auto would have been enough. Well, Alawi putting some damage down onto him. Zach coming bot lane, though.
Oh no, the binding
He's silence, binding onto the Fiddlesticks. Knock up with the Zach. Tristana's been exhausted. She jumps out. She's able to get out. First blood. All right, nice job. That went on to the Xayah too. So Zany popped off last game. If he's able to do so again this game, that's going to be really difficult. I did mention him, you know, at the start of the series. He's going to be one of those players to watch. I think last game showed a real good reason as to why that is.
Kindred does invade on blue buff.
Yep, so she's taking the opportunity, knowing Zach was bot lane,
yeah, she,
getting some safe
so
farm.
She has triple buffed him.
Otherwise, yep, Lowy's just keeping this Maokai shoved in lane real well.
Nora, so Ionian is still the highest division. It is diamonds and high platinums in this match.
I believe Ionian still has a few very high golds as well. I could be wrong on that, but in this match specifically, none of them made it.
To what? I apologize. To what?
I mentioned I think Ionia still has a few high golds in it as well as as a whole in the division, but none of them made it into this series.
Yes, I know that both Wash Up One Tricks and Nerdy Pandas did have a few gold players. Tuba, I think, was one of the highest ranked at like Diamond 2. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as high as we go currently.
Yeah. Actually, I think Azini is also Diamond 2 at this point. But yeah, that's still the highest rank.
Yeah, we're a little bit more casual. In the previous league.
Would you say that the Casual Esports Amateur League is a casual league? Interesting. I wouldn't have thought.
Well, we try to structure our leagues a little bit better than we have in other leagues been a part of. Where, for example, TTU Phoenix.
Let's not even talk about those other leagues.
No, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Like TTU Phoenix, he was on a team where he got on a team with 3 bronze players. So we do a little bit better, like actual bronze ranked players, not bronze as in these teammates in solo queue are bronze. So we try to do a better job at managing the divisions.
A little bit of effort. But alright, back to the actual game. Looks like they might be trying to get this dragon underway. I'm not sure. Nope, Fiddlesticks gets collapsed on by the Zac. Morgana, well, there is the teleport coming out of the TTU Phoenix. Lux drops all onto 3 targets. Yep, Tristana makes the jump. She does pick up the Zac, or she's going to be trying to pick up the Zac. He does have a teleport coming down onto him. Fiddlesticks is the first one to drop. Vigar's on the back line with the Alawi getting smashed. He's currently binded by Lux. He goes down. There's a Tristana also dropped.
Got
finished up. Rooted. Alawi getting some good damage though. She's got the tentacles going. She's trying to pick up the Xayah. Gets binded. There it is with the slap, and the tentacle picks up the Morgana too. Free double kill for him. Oh, beautiful. That's the Alawi we wanted to see from last game.
To continue answering in chat questions, yes, Nora. For season entries are now $10 per the player. We will be starting our new season in the new year, so keep on the
Early
lookout for those.
January is what we're aiming for.
Yep.
We will be hosting community events in between the conclusion of our finals and that point. But for right now,
Phone a friend.
you can't.
Phone a friend, Nora. Phone a friend.
You can participate as a emergency sub where you don't have to pay. You have free entry, and you just kind of sub in for teams as they need players. Somebody who's unavailable, etc., etc.
As previously mentioned, it does start in early January, probably like the second week of January, just to give people time to get all back and ready from the new year. As we do actually have a lot of people that are in college, just give them a little bit of that time.
A lot of people travel for the holidays, visit family, all that stuff.
Yep. And also, as Nova Poison mentioned, yes, we have it as a $10 US entry fee. I do not know how to change it into like Canadian dollars or whatever your form of currency is. So we're just leaving it at the $10 for the United States. I am sorry to say that to our Canadian brothers and sisters up north, it does cost a little bit more for you.
What about our Mexican players? My support is Mexican.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Wait.
No,
No.
Mycroft Holmes is from Mexico.
But did he play this season? No. So then he's not.
Not this season. He played last season.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had no idea. So, unfortunately I cannot, change it to go and be to $10 of whatever currency that you use, because also then that changes the price pool, by a considerable amount.
Alright, but we've gotten a bit off topic, so let's try to get back to the game unless any more questions pop up. Because right now, it has actually been a relatively quiet game compared to the previous ones in this series, only up to 7 kills at 10 minutes. We've got a little bit of a trade coming in top lane. Alawi doesn't have any of her tentacles built up right now, so it is actually pretty decent.
There we go.
Geiger kind of got chased out a bit.
That's how you spell Egyptian. And also, if you can find an Egyptian player in our server, I'll pay your entry fee. Like right now, before you add in somebody, they have to be a
currently in the server.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a risky call there, Ansem, because I'm sure we can find somebody easily enough.
Yeah, you can easily find. Yeah, if you can find somebody that is currently, as of right now at 7:47 p.m. EST, that is an Egyptian resident.
I will also add out, Casual Esports Amateur League does not condone gambling, so Ansem out here betting.
Looking for an Egyptian player.
I'm Egyptian, trust. Zilla confirmed Egyptian.
Fairs is Egypt, confirmed. He is the country of Egypt.
I believe it. Zach coming in with the engage on Tristana. She instantly jumps away. Zach doesn't have anybody else to slam this fiddle in. Oh, he's looking for the counter ultimate. You got Kindred a little bit off the page with them there. She had started walking away. She gets binded. Zach bounces back in. Morgana's got her
all the
golden
stasis, baiting everybody.
Yep. Oh no, that did not go as planned. It was miscommunication there. Kindred started walking away as soon as Fiddle started channeling his ultimate, and it just did not go well. She was out of position. By the time she got there, Fiddle was already in his Zonya's state.
And also to those wondering about, since we're in a little bit of a lull, so Karen, we do not condone gambling in our league. However, I don't think
there's a however to that statement.
No, however, I am basically a gambling man since I have now entered 18 separate tournaments. Most of which I have had to pay entry fee into.
See, that's more competition than gambling. Like,
Well, that's more so
unless
like a
you're like
loss.
expecting to win your money back, and like if you don't, that's
That's how gambling
detriment to you.
works.
I mean, yeah, that is how gambling
The
works, but I
house
mean,
always
like
wins.
you're paying for being in the league rather than with the idea of getting money back. In the meantime, Sea of Thieves got called out there by the Vigar, knocked down a lot. See what you're making me miss in this conversation.
You're missing everything. Oh,
I'm missing
Tristana's
everything.
leaping
Yep,
in
Tristana. Oh, she is fearless. Momentum, just jumping right in there.
into the
Didn't even
Vagar.
care.
Uh-oh.
Yep,
Wait,
Fiddle's trying to get some stuff. He's low HP though. Zach gets in. He slams some people together. Lux picks up the ultimate on the Vigar, but not before we lost 2 members of Team Tempest. All in all, 2 for the 1 trade there. Another trade going in favor of Waste of Potential.
Another lead going out to the side of Team or Tempest. No, they're not getting a lead. TTU Phoenix is getting a lead on Team Tempest, but the side of Waste of Potential is getting lead again.
It's also worth noting, TTU Phoenix, although he's 3-0-1 already, gold is actually closer than it was last game between him and Zilla.
Yeah, it's only a 2,000 gold deficit rather than a nearly 3,000 gold deficit.
Yeah. CS is considerably better as well.
Ooh, no. Oh, no.
Shori's kind of getting caught in that baby cage. Oh, does Vigar have ultimate? I don't know, he does not.
Yeah, so see, as I was saying about the crowd control under tower for carries. So, the Alawi attacked Maokai when he presses W. Then he queued her further into the tower, so she took two or three tower shots.
Nora's offering you a $10 counseling and addiction for your game.
I already have a therapist, thank you.
Oh, okay. Confirmed on stream.
Yeah, my.
All right. Looks like we are setting up for that Herald as the next target. They will be denying that target for. Oh no, Kindred does. Oh wait, which one got it?
Kindred.
Nope, Kindred did get it. Awesome.
Yeah,
so she does get that stack of her passive. Ooh, Vigar is getting caught out there. Oh, Kindred though saved the Vigar.
And Alawi on the
Oh
back
my god,
line.
Alawi in the meantime
Mash.
back lane. She doesn't care. She's a 1v4. Oh
And
man, I
got
wish my
two
camera was
of
watching that.
And she got 2 of them on the back.
Yeah, she picked up 2 of them. 1v4 majorly damaged the rest of the team. They had to back out entirely. So yeah, Team Tempest will be picking up the Herald. Zach is waiting in the wings. He might try to steal it. He's on a pink ward right now. Herald's still got 4,000 HP. Yeah, Sea of Thieves just out there. Fiddle harassing them. Alright, so they do manage to secure that. You know, at the cost of pretty good fighting for them. They've got 3 kills. They evened that up a lot. It was a pretty good swing for them. Right now, trying to see who has the gold lead right now. Very large lead in the ADC position. Azani is sitting comfortably at about 6,700. Oh, we got a little bit of action. It's not going to turn into anything, though. So, yeah, Zany up to 6,700, and Tristana's all the way down at 4,300. That's a pretty nice lead. We do have the Fiddlesticks coming down, though. So they will have a decent amount of... He brings the CC, she brings the damage. We're seeing what them drop down. He's got about a 5th HP left. He has to flash out. He will survive, though. Zach waiting in the wings. Oh, where did Fiddle's health bar go, though? And now they are putting... You know, Phoenix is just throwing damage down. He doesn't care who's in front of him. He's willing to take that fight. Tristana's all alone top lane. Looks like Kindred's going to be coming up, though. That'll be an interesting 2v2. teleport coming out of Maokai bot lane. Yeah, I don't think that fight between Maokai and Zac versus Alawi would go as well as they are hoping. She is a bit low on mana, but if she has ultimate... Oh, she doesn't have ultimate. So yeah, they might just be able to take her down. Attrition. She's got a long lane to walk up. They got a lot of CC. Yep, they have the damage. She blows flash, but it doesn't matter. It's Zac. He can catch you. He doesn't care. They do pick him up.
It's Zac.
Yeah.
Like...
You're not going to run away from Zac if you don't have any dashes or anything. Tristana, meanwhile, has just been chilling top lane in that 2v1.
Oh my gosh. I'm waiting until after this game, but apparently there's a lot of messages coming off Discord. Alright. And server mute.
Oh boy, are they getting chatty in Discord?
Yeah,
That's
they're getting chatty in Discord.
Ooh, Lux almost stole it. Zac did manage to get the smite, though.
Yeah, I apologize for the pings, everybody. Might be.
Yeah, I have the stream muted, so I'm not sure if they're going through. Oh well.
Yeah. I thought Discord would be a bro and just be like, yeah, no, you're automatically streamer enabled. But to go ahead and just take stock, Team Tempest does have the turret lead, 2-1. But, with the double Mountain Drake on the side of, Wisp Potential, they can definitely siege much more powerfully.
Yeah, we saw last 2 games, Hull was able to secure most of the objectives, including the dragons. Now we do have 2 Earth Drakes in favor of Waste Potential. That'll help them a lot with their siege. Which, with their team comp, they can threaten a pretty nasty dive on those sieges.
To address a concern in chat, the reason why it may seem like we're fanboying the Alawi is because, as you see, he is performing the best on his team on the Alawi. It is his one-trick champion, and if they're going to win, it is currently, as of this point, going to be through him. Unfortunately, however, that means
Fiddlesticks getting caught out by the Vigar.
Yeah, when the Vigar is able to catch out the Fiddlesticks.
I'm not too... I don't know, I'm not too big of a fan of this Fiddlesticks pick. It has not been all that great thus far.
Yeah.
It had the really nice turnaround bot lane that one gank, but unfortunately their jungler just wasn't on the same page and it completely backfired on them. We do have the Baron, though, going right now. Alawi teleporting in behind them.
Oh,
did not get baby caged. I thought that would be right on it.
Oh no, but the Zac.
So there's the engage from the Zac, getting it onto both the carries. We do see them have to drop instantly the Kindred ultimate.
Oh, but
Alawi is still alive. She was taking a lot of damage right there.
Yeah, that's the Sterix gauge for you right there.
Yeah, Sterix and just the healing. So now, previously, Wasted Potential had been the ones who started this Baron. Now we see it is Team Tempest who are working on it. Fiddlestick looks like he's just kind of getting a little bit damage, traded back and forth there. He's going for the ultimate. Lux ult did not land. Meanwhile, Tristana is taken down to the Morgana. And yep, Alawi's going to drop. That's the first execute. Are we going to have a series of executes? Zilla picks up the kill. There goes... they get the Baron! Wow! So, Waste of Potential first was doing the Baron, then they got shoved off, and Team Tempest started the Baron, then at the last moment they get all killed, and Waste of Potential pick up the Baron. That was a back and forth and back and forth.
You're toying with my heart now, like that. Okay, so, while it was, like, fine for the Fiddlesticks to do what he did. He didn't have to ult without the guarantee that the Lux Binding hit. But then it started just falling apart from there, because then from there, the Alawi died to the bear, and everybody else was super low. There was nothing left in the tank. And Wasted Potential was able to go ahead and just pick up that Baron, easy peasy.
I mean, I want to say that was easy peasy. There was a lot back and forth.
That was easy peasy. 2v5, easy peasy.
Yeah, Baron executed the Alawi. Really put down a ton of damage all across the board and allowed them that opportunity to sneak back in there, pick up some kills.
I believe that that's only 2 Barons. Yeah, so only the top and the AD got the Baron buffs. So, well, yes, you can pick them off and get them. Xayah did actually die this game because he is not on Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa going deathless last game.
Yeah, she had a solid game in 9-0 and 6, I think it was, 9-0-3.
Something like that.
Ooh, Vigar's getting a bit aggressive. Kindred has to flash out of there.
Had an over 50% KP.
I'm waiting for Zach to take this engage. Alawi's stuck in the baby cage. She's going to take some damage. Oh, that was an interesting flash ult.
No,
I mean,
so he did that so that he could get his W off cooldown faster.
Tristana, though, getting right on in there. She has to jump right back out.
But she's dead,
yep.
unfortunately.
Zany makes the flash. He wants that kill. Gets it right back for him.
But now
Alawi doesn't have ultimate. She can't last long here. Yeah, no, she goes down.
I think they did pick up the
2 for 1 there.
Drake, so good job.
Yeah, I mean, they got the next to Earth Drake for them. Was it Earth? Yeah, it was the Earth Drake.
So that was the last Earth Drake. We now have an Ocean Drake coming up. And I believe that may be the last Drake that will spawn. No, there can be one more.
Yeah, there's gonna be another one. So yeah, they're taking this time, resetting. They got a tower. They got some kills. They did lose the dragon, but all in all, they've already got 2 Earth Drakes. That third one, I mean, it would have been nice, but I think they'll be okay without it.
Now, one thing that I love checking into is how much of a champion is Kindred. She is a champion. She's not a very good one right now. So the joke of it is, so does Kindred have 4 stacks? If yes, then she is a champion. If she has less than 4 stacks, no, she is not.
Yeah, that's exactly how I looked at Kale after the rework. You know, once she got range, oh, now she's a champion. Until then, she's a minion.
Yeah, like, until level 11, she's not even a champion yet. At level 11, she becomes a champion. At level 16, she's the best champion in the game. Like, that's how her scaling went. And that needs to be nerfed, and I'm glad that Riot recognized that.
Yeah, they changed it. Now she gets to become a champion at level 6, and I think she doesn't scale as hard. I haven't actually gotten her into a game to hit level 16 long enough yet.
Yeah, she doesn't scale as hard as she used to. It's still insanely good. Like, she's still like one of the best scaling champions that don't infinitely scale, but she is still one of the best. Gotcha.
So we do see them bringing their pressure up top lane. And there's Morgana getting called out. Zach with the counter engage. He's all alone though. He's putting down a lot of damage for himself though. Wow, he picks up the Tristana all on his own. Almost kills the Lux as well. Zach doesn't even need a team. He just hops right on in. I mean, he's probably going to go down here right now because it's just him and the Vigar. He does get them out. Wow.
Wow, and he has Warmog, so he's just going to kill them all back up too.
See, this is a full tank, or is it full tank?
Yeah, it's full tank.
Zach?
It's full tank.
Yeah, it's a Cinderhawk. Full tank Zach, and he just blew up the mid and ADC on Team Tempest.
It's like, for those of you who wondered, yes, this is how tank meta felt for like 2 years, where like tanks could never die. They do an absurd amount of damage compared to their carries, and they get to just walk away.
Right now we are settling back down. Everybody's resetting. Gives my vocal cords a little bit of a rest. Alright, so we do have Baron coming back up pretty soon. Less than a minute. That's going to be the next... Oh, it's spawning right now. Less than a second. So, that's going
Right
to be
on
the
top
next
of
objective on the map.
Poking around, trying to find out what we can see. Neither supports have their Zonias yet, and that's really critical for both of them. Like, Morgana's trying to work towards hers, but Fiddlesticks just does not have gold.
Yeah, I think especially for Fiddle, who really he used his stopwatch very early on in the game, has not been able to do so since. I think that's definitely hurting him. Got that top laners playing in the bot lane, just split pushing off against each other. Everybody else is kind of like dancing around the Baron in mid lane, trying to make sure they have vision over it. Very important for Team Tempest to have that vision, since they do not have Zac, and they have to worry about the Zac engage. Fiddle getting caught out by Vargar again. Ooh. Did not. Tristana's on the backside though. She's trying to take him down. Lux ultimate gets flashed. Tristana's put in the baby cage. He gets out. That was a close call. Meanwhile, bot lane, Alawi has shoved all the way up to tier 2 tower. She could be collapsed on fairly easily, and it looks like Zac might be seizing this opportunity at this moment. If they send them all down bot lane, though, this would be a great opportunity for Team Tempest to secure that Baron.
Yeah, Zac just came over the wall.
Yep,
Alawi
Zac is there. They
ready.
should be recognizing the fact that he is gone right now. Yep. Alright, so they baited out the ultimate and they just disengaged. Yeah, smart play by them to get out of there. Okay, good dodge there. He's healing up a little bit. Alright, nicely played by the Maokai there to just kind of bait him out. There goes the flash on the Kindred. Alright.
The playpen?
Zac trying to get the
Why would we call it the playpen?
I mean, playpen, baby cage, it's the same thing.
Wait, does it actually put toys in there?
Maybe on the skin, I don't know. Viagra, throw down a baby cage, I want to see it.
So Zilla, when it was tank meta, I really thrived in that for top lane because I'm a huge tank top laner player. But I would play it like as if I was playing a bruiser. Like, I would be fighting all the time, like, I would be trying to go and fight. I wouldn't be like,
oh, we do have the Baron start here.
And
so, yep, they recognize it. They're instantly moved up. They are out of position. Maokai does have teleport, though. He could get back here. Baron going down 4,000, 2,500, 2,000, and it's taken. Yeah, they burned that too fast for them to really respond. I guess that's, they didn't respect the Baron and their ability to take the Baron. Alright. Dragon's on the board. It doesn't look like anybody's making a major priority right now. Morgana's, clearing some vision over it. But that's about it. We do have a little bit Tristana Fiddle coming down. All in all, this would be a great opportunity for Team Tempest to have secured that dragon, because they are close to it and they could have burned it pretty quickly. I'm a bit sad to see them not taking it soon right now. Wasted potential is a little bit out of position for this one.
Jeez.
Yeah, Zania's got lifesteal. She's okay.
Does he?
I don't know. He's healing on hit. He's got a red buff. He'll be fine.
Does he have inherent? Yeah, he has bloodline. He has bloodline, so he has 12%.
Alright, so they do finally get that dragon. A little bit later than I would have liked to have seen, but that's okay.
But now they guarantee that the next one is going to be Elder.
Yep. This Baron has been very helpful as a stall for them. They've really slowed down the momentum of the game. They are still behind about 5,000 gold and 5 kills, but it has at least given them a chance to breathe. Got them that ocean dragon. And Lowy gets caught out there. This might be an engage. Nope, I guess not. So I don't see any toys in the baby cage, so I'm still going to keep calling it a baby cage instead of a playpen.
Yep, so overruled scatter.
Oh, there's the engage though. Alawi gets her ult off. She's taking some damage. Taken down by the Vygarden. Zac on the back line gets knocked back by Tristana ultimate. Kindred is trying to put out what damage she can. Her ultimate's been popped. She's going to drop. There's her Guardian Angel, but that's not going to save her. She instantly goes down as well. We just have Lux and Tristana left. That was a 3 for nothing. Yeah, Lux is going to put out, slow it down whatever she can with her abilities, I guess. Got to be very careful of that Zac, who could force a really good engage under tower. Maokai was great follow-up with that. They have to see the tower. They just can't be near it.
Yeah, they cannot fight this. They just chill and wait. Just chill and wait. Any poke that you land with the RFC, Tristana, or the Lux bindings and everything.
Yep. Yeah, they're just going to head bot lane, grab that next inhib, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Tristana's trying to harass them on the back line. A little bit of damage coming out of the Lux. Ultimate is not able to hit. They're able to sidestep it. Looks like they'll be able to get out of here. I don't imagine they're going to be able to force anything. I mean, Alawi could try and teleport ahead of them, but that'd just be that'd be risky, and I don't think it'd be a good idea. Yeah, looks like everybody's getting out A-okay. Alawi's still following a little bit.
At him. It's like, I'm gonna get you.
Just kind of slowing down some recalls. So we got, what was that? 3 for nothing and a tower and 2 inhibs. Pretty good pickup for wasted potential. That mid tower is still standing strong. Oof.
How is this? Okay. Kind of going into a lull here, check up on everybody. Fiddlesticks is working towards, I believe that's his Zonia's now, but kind of a little too late now. Like, you're so far behind with going for that Leandries.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got, he's got such minimum items built for that. Like, I can't imagine it's going to do much for him. Yeah, we'll see if he's able to complete it. We are up to 36 minutes in this game. This has by far been the longest game of this series. About 10 minutes longer than the last games.
Also, because we have to, well, I have to. I do like the vision score from Kindred, being a jungler that did not go for a zombie ward. Despite that, getting a vision score of 56 is impressive for a jungler. Yeah. But the supports, however, you're better than me, and your vision scores are lower than what my averages were.
Well, I guess vision's not everything, Ansem. Gotta get good. I will say Vigar at 55 is pretty comfortable. That's a really nice score to see, as opposed to the Lux's 21. Morgana Binding does not land. And we're just fighting for wards right now. Trying to get vision, prepare for this Baron which has spawned. Yeah, they're going to start it right away. Lux is up all the way back in the middle of her base. Alawi's all the way to the bottom lane. This should be theirs. It's down to 3,000 already. Vigar's got a great zone going on. They're able to pick that up, no problem. They're moving right down to that Elder Drake. So that's going to help where their double Elders really close out this game. Yeah, Team Tempest knows they can't contest it. They have to just give it up. Gonna recall. And the other 4 members are going to get this push going. Vikar's going top lane, it looks like. That's interesting. I mean, with all the other lanes pushing, it only makes sense to have the whole team meet up there.
That Steric's gauge is so good.
Zach with the backline engage comes in. Sea of Thieves getting knocked up, takes a lot of damage. Alawi's caught out in the middle of this. Ult went down, did a bit of damage, but she's ultimately taken down. Zach with the engage again picks up the Fiddlesticks. He's diving around in the backline, just jumping a bit. Ooh, Zonia's popped by Lux, but that's not going to matter. She goes down now. Kindred has to flash out, wasted her ult. Yep. That's gonna have to be game. I can't imagine it's gonna last much long enough for them to respawn. Yep. There's the engage by Zach again. Yep, they're gonna be able to pick up this Kindred kill. Stepped up a little bit too far. She tried to get the Morgana, but didn't work out quite well for her. Yep, so now series currently at 2-1 in favor of Wasted Potential, so we will be going into game 4 after just a short little break.
Yeah, so don't go anywhere. Game 4, Wasted Potential is up 2-1. So let's see. That game was actually a lot closer than the
It
previous
lasted a
2
lot
games.
longer. It was definitely in favor of Wasted Potential, but Team Tempest did a couple of good things to stall it out. They held in longer than I thought they would with the way the game was swinging.
All right, so just give us a few minutes, everybody, and we'll be back. And we are back, everybody, for Game 4 of this series, Waste Potential and Team Tempest. So Team Tempest actually does have side selection in this game, and they did choose to switch sides.
Yes,
So,
we're finally going to be on the opposite sides. We've gotten so used to casting them on each respective side, so we'll see if we mess up any team names doing this now.
yep. So, not too much of a shakeup, but we do see on the side of Waste Potential, they did pick up Jarvan instead of the Zac. The Zac was actually banned.
Yep.
So
Zach has been instrumental throughout this entire series on both sides, so it's smart of the red team to respect it and ban it out, knowing that it's probably going to get first pick. Alawi was again allowed through for TTU Phoenix. It has not. I mean, he's been impactful on it. There's no doubt, but it has not been enough.
like
And
it's
so,
been good in laning phase, but it's come down to the mid game, late game team fights.
yep. That it's been blown up too early on in the fights to be impactful. So they, wasted potential is like, yeah, we can deal with that, and they've left it. So we'll see if it works. Third time is the charm. Zany's back on Zaya again. He did pretty well in that last game, so I'm pretty excited to see it. Zilla, I was very big fan of his Ornn in that game, so hopefully he'll have a bit better of a lane-in phase, but I want to see him get back to that late game and to do what he was doing last game with that. Xin Zhao is an interesting pickup for Team Tempest. Very aggressive early game jungler, so we'll see how that works out. But otherwise, I don't think there was any two major shakeups in the pick ban.
All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right.
All right, so once again, as mentioned previously, Ornn is able to handle his mana a little bit better than the Maokai. So he is able to go for the Durant's Shield start.
Looks like a pretty standard level 1 fan out from Team Tempest. Almost said waste of potential because they're blue side. Oh, it's going to throw me off. And Team Waste of Potential have done what they've done for the most part. Group up early on, get ready for an invade, and prepare to counter it if need be. But no invade coming, so they are all A-okay.
Loves me not. Loves me not.
Darn, I guess they just don't love her.
Guess not.
Shame. But we
That's
actually
what happens.
We do see a 5-man point from the side of Team Tempest, so we're not going to have none of these shenanigans. We're just chilling. And I actually really like the Thresh lane into Morgana. It's a skilled matchup, but
Really?
it is more favored to Thresh in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
that's interesting. I've always heard, and maybe this is just my gold elo showing through, that Morgana's much better against Thresh. She's got the bind in, is able to block the hook and the
yeah, so
flay.
here's how you get around that. You walk up and you auto attack whoever has the shield. Because level 1
Hang on,
shield-
here comes Jarvan coming down. The binding did land. Oh, Jarvan did not hit his knockup though, because the binding, the heal is just enough with the flash. Oh, if Jarvan had to, recalculate for that binding. If that didn't happen, he would have had that
had to
kill.
eat that one. He had to eat that one. But yeah, so as I was beginning to say, so with the Thresh Flay auto attack, it'll break through the shield at level 1. So you're able to effectively nullify that, and then you're able to Flay and your Q. So you don't ever want to lead with your Q, unless if you're a god.
Now, speaking of leading with this Q, did not work out. Jin's coming in for the counter gank. Sea of Thieves has to flash away. Azini flashes after it, is taking down that third knockup. Managed to proc just in time to interrupt the last auto attack. Wow, this has been very close for both members of Team Tempest's bot lane. Both of them nearly died in the first 3 minutes of the game. Jin's waiting in the wings mid lane. We'll see if he's able to do anything over there. Doesn't look like it. Jarvan is currently trying to steal blue buff, though. Alawi does come in. She sees him. She knows he's there. We got Lux coming in to collapse as well.
And and Jhin.
And Jhin. Ooh, I don't like this. He does jump away, but there's Jhin with the jump. He flashes.
Oh, he missed
Oh,
it.
just missed with that. Lux, oh, the misclick. She threw her Q
She
the
doesn't
wrong
have her
way.
flash. She doesn't have her flash. And
Nope.
Jarvan's able to
Yep,
get out.
Jarvan's able to get out. Oh, what was certain death for Jarvan narrowly escapes. Oh, just a small misclick accidentally threw that binding the wrong way. That's a shame.
So we do see a good start for the most part from the side of Team Tempest this time around. They did get the better of the jungler this time. Or
So
rather
far,
the
only
bottom
4
lane.
minutes.
Sorry, not the jungler, the bottom lane. The jungler got away with murder on that steal.
Yeah. Right now, good trade out of Zilla. Sees the little opportunity, put down some good damage.
Nico, the better Lux. That's basically how I view Nico right now. You're a better Lux right now. Your
Man,
snare's
don't
better.
be dissing my girl Lux.
Like, the only thing that Lux has going for her right now is that she has better skins.
Yo,
Like,
Lux has some of the best skins in the game.
well, yeah, because she's like
Ah.
the face of League of Legends for skins. Like, she has more skins than anybody, I think.
Not a fan of that barrier that got popped by Lux. It was a bit early preemptive, I would say. Good trade out of Zilla. I don't think he's going to have the damage to keep going, though. Yeah, he's got to get out of that. He's definitely having some really good short exchanges there.
Well, no, actually, no. It's either Lux, Teemo, or Ezreal. Ari doesn't have more skins. She just has more known skins.
There's Flash coming out of Valawi. She had to get out of that. Yo, Orin is doing much better in this matchup this time around than he was last time. He's actually winning some of these trades.
But it is getting it down in, for the Ornn
Yeah.
top lane, yeah. For the mid lane,
Yeah.
it's been Hot Honey has been doing pretty good. Oh no, the baits.
Yep.
Oh, they got her, but they're not going to go for that.
They
But Xin
don't.
Zhao's jumping in
Yeah, we got everybody here bot lane. Nico
but,
popped ult
Shuri
a
did
bit
not
early
join.
on, didn't do a whole lot of damage. Meanwhile, Thresh picks up, Thresh and Caitlyn pick up the Jarvan. Thresh drops back down in return. Kind of a weird fight.
Yeah, like, Shuri didn't roam at all.
Yeah, here's Lux. There's the ultimate. Oh, the Comet would have had it.
Almost. If that landed, it would have gotten her.
Yep.
100%. Maybe not, but I would have to believe it. Whew, all right, we're feeling it. This game, we're feeling it.
2-2 at 7 minutes. A lot of little skirmishes and fighting happening, mostly at the
The expensive
initiative of
junglers.
the initiative of the junglers. I like how they both drafted early game junglers and they're both making advantage of that, making plays
And
happen.
both dying because of it too.
Yeah, that's sometimes how it be, you know.
That's how we do.
Good
that's
damage
how
out of
we do,
Nico
that's how we
though.
do. Not every game can be perfect. We've only had one of those so far. And no, for those at home, no, it was not in this series. So, for those of you who were told, little bit of a spoiler, I was told that this game was going to be 4 hours long. We're currently at 2 hours. these next two
Game
games
5.
last 2 hours. Unless these next 2 games last 2 hours.
Oh, Jarvan missed the combos, getting knocked up. There's the Lux ult.
And
He
dodges
flashes.
it. Just
Oh,
barely.
Nico's in a bad spot. He does
Oh
manage
my
to get
God,
the
he
jump that
got
time. Oh my god. Nope, just barely avoided it. Nico picks up the Zen Zhao
and
gets the
triumph.
double, the double snare there.
Oh, but
Ooh, Zilla, I
bit of
think
a
you
dodge
missed
off
your,
that.
yeah, I think you missed his ult there.
yeah, he did. He just a little bit of the turn there, kind of missed it.
Grayley has gotten away with some absurd stuff this series, and I kind of love it. Like, it's definitely got to be frustrating out of Team Tempest, but at the same time, that's like his second or third time getting caught and getting away with a sliver of HP.
Yeah, like that. Like Grayley is just getting away with murder in this game, like twice now. He's just barely escaped death for, like, just sheerly outplaying cooldowns for the side of Team Tempest.
Yep. Thresh is getting a little bit aggressive there, but nope, hook does not land.
So the Alawi actually used her ultimate to dodge the Ornn's ultimate. Like that, do you know how, like, pixel perfect that has to be?
So what you're saying is Zilla missed his ult, right?
Yeah, Zilla missed his
Okay.
ult. Good analysis, Karen.
Thank you. That's what I'm here for.
Azingi, there is no third, fourth place match.
Yep, see, there's the little spell
Yeah,
in
see
you.
that? Yeah, like, see, when you play it like that, yeah, it's very hard counterplay. But when you're able to just walk up as the Thresh and able to auto attack to get rid of the shield, then you're able to, you know, play as Thresh.
Yep. All in all, you just got to be smart in the matchup and know how you can work it to your favor.
Couldn't get the double trap.
No. A little bit of damage though, so not too bad. Nothing wrong with that. We do have a 4-man bot lane
we see
here.
him.
Yeah, Morgana's trying to get out of there. Alright, nothing bad gonna happen. They get to disengage nice and safe.
Delta, how would you know how good or bad my Morgana is? It kept getting banned or picked.
Ooh, Ornn
Oh,
going
wait.
in possibly for the kill here.
Dodged it again.
Oh, yes he did. Oh, he's so low.
He slowed. She's got him.
Yep, there it is. Phoenix with a turnaround there. I was so expectant that Ornn was going to pick that solo kill.
Yeah, the Alawi ultimate is pretty good. But
Yeah, I
you
think
know
if
what else, you know what else is good? Literally every ult also.
I don't know, Jace's ult's pretty underwhelming.
Ooh, there we
There's
go.
the snare out of Morgana. Is she going to drop the shield? I don't think he has the shield available to drop it.
He dropped it.
Nope, he just baited in Jhin to get in there.
Oh no.
Looks like
Caleb
nope. Okay.
flashing in, but
Momentum.
now everybody's
flashed in. Nico dropping ultimate onto the Lulu. Azini might be able to pick this kill up. Oh, there's the Zhonya's the stopwatch out of Azini to avoid the Caitlyn Q.
Come on,
Jarvan might just be able to finish this off.
Oh!
Yep, trading the snare for the Jarvan spear was not a trade in favor of Lux.
I don't know. Oh, I guess it is. But yeah, so very chaotic fight. I personally did not agree with that fight from TT's side. Like, they forced that way too hard just to get a Morgana. Like, you it's a Morgana, guys. Calm down. You can get her again later.
I mean, they got 2 broken stopwatches out of that, so that's pretty nice.
Fair. And the Morgana does value the redemption very highly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Dodge the
Jhin,
snare, dodge the snare.
yeah, a little bit of a fancy feat there, kind of.
Yeah,
Manages
but
to
the
dodge the snare.
glacial augment though is putting the hurt.
Oh, there's a big engage. Nico, big ultimate, pops the Caitlyn real fast early on in that fight. Lux ult comes out. Jarvan flashes.
Got the
Hook
Nico.
brains that Nico in. Jarvan, again, gets away with murder.
Mispredicted again.
Oh, Hove flashed right over after it. Tried to secure it, but threw his spear in the wrong direction. Oh, that's the third time now that Jarvan has gotten away with a sliver.
Yeah, third time now.
So they'll be able to pick up the dragon off of this. I can't imagine they're going to be able to stop it. Yeah.
W it. Get it with the Morgana pool. Come on, do it.
And it looks like Jarvan's also trying to pick up that Herald as well.
Morgana being a nuisance to the Alawi. With that though, wasted potential, they are getting the Herald. Jarvan will be able to reset with about 800, so he'll be able to get a Caulfield probably. I think that's how much that costs him.
Caulfield? I thought that was 1100.
Plus or minus 350, so he can definitely get it with some turret platings.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh,
Picks up a tower. Alawi's in a bad spot. Lux ult scares him off a little bit. Jarvan's waiting in the wings, but so is Lux, and then Jhin not far behind. This is not a good fight. Yeah, he flashed out. He got out. He doesn't want it. He recognized it. Azini trading with Numentum. Numentum won that trade. But there's Nico now coming down. Thresh gets caught. Thresh gets binding. Killed by the Morgana for that pickup.
Jarvan also still has not backed since he barely escaped death earlier. So he's sitting on about 1,500 gold now. So he's going to be able to. I think he's just going to sit and wait for a phage. I mean, he can already buy it now. It's 950 with the longsword. So or
yeah,
900
should be fine
or 900. So he's definitely got the phage, unless if he goes for the Kindle Gem. Yeah, he's got the phage. Yep. Yeah, so for those of you tomorrow, we do need the Shuriman finals casted tomorrow evening. For those of you who are interested, message myself or Scatter.
No, Shadow.
Or Shadow? Shadow. Sorry.
Shadow's stream team lead.
Yeah, Shadow stream team lead. It was supposed to be Owen.
Oh my god. Handsome can't even remember who does what on the tribunal. Worst tribunal member confirmed.
Yep. Only the one who made the Discord. Didn't do anything else. Hasn't contributed otherwise.
Ooh, Lux got baited there. Wasted her ult. Jhin coming in, trying to get the knock-up. That's the third hit. There it is. Caitlyn ult coming in as well. Not going to be quite enough to pick it up. Ooh, but the Thresh binding does land. That is enough to finish off that Nico. A little bit unfortunate for Hot Honey in that situation.
Yeah. Good job on the bait, but...
We got a 3v2 coming in bot lane though. Thresh gets the lantern. Oh, 3v3! And we got Jarvan there, but they do pick up the Jhin early enough. Lux has arrived. They could try and turn this.
Whoa, he got blown up.
Yep. There's the Jarvan. Gets the knock up. Yep. Xayah flashes forward. Gets the ultimate. Able to pick them up. Gets the double, triple kill. Nice. Solid plays. Good recognition from Wasted Potential. turning that fight around. Now they'll be able to secure that bottom tower. Dragon should be spawning relatively soon.
Run away! Aw, so close to the... Oh, she's stuck.
Yeah, TTU Phoenix healing up, but he's still in a 2v2. Oh, flashes onto the Nico. She has ultimate, fortunately for her. Oh, he put down a lot of damage. He's out of mana though. I can't imagine. Oh my god. Nico has to flash to finish it off. Wow, that was wild.
Hey, can we get an CG @dig in the chat? 100 Thieves couldn't make it to Worlds. TSM couldn't make it to Worlds. Why don't we get our boys in yellow some fanfare? Yeah, why are you cheering for TSM then?
A little bit of jungle theft going on right now. That's okay.
Alright, they do actually transfer the blue buff over to the Lux. Ooh, nice!
Thresh does pull the Jarvan, but yeah, he recognized that'd be a bad idea to hop that lane. Jarvan, however, gets 3 people in the ultimate. One of them, Lux, has to flash away. Lux turns the ultimate back around, hits 3 people.
Oh, they did pick up the Jarvan.
Jarvan's the first one to drop down. Yeah, he was a little bit ahead of his team. Nico, though, puts down some good damage. Morgana picks up the Sea of Thieves. Thresh is down. Alawi's finally arrived, but nope, she's just gonna kind of whiff her ultimate on that one. A little bit overeager. Nico on the bottom side, though, just throwing some spells down, putting out some more damage. Right now, fight could go either way. Both teams have lost one.
Ornn still had his ultimate.
Hit momentum. There goes the Caitlyn. Alawi's in a bad spot.
What do you mean Ornn still had his ultimate in that entire fight?
It means Ornn didn't use his ultimate. That's what it means, Ansem.
What? You mean? Oh my god.
Yep. Looks like they're gonna forego that dragon and they're gonna head towards mid lane. Might be able to pick up that wave. Not too sure though, because there is still Lux alive. She has pretty good wave clear.
Oh, Alawi getting hit on by that binding.
Yep, there's not going to be any follow-up on her right now, though. Jarvan got brought low by the Lux ult, but...
Well, also the Alawi tentacles are doing some damage.
Yes, it was.
But,
yep, there goes Alawi. Yep, Thresh just kind of ruining some recalls. Ooh, momentum being brought low. Nico might be able... Okay, she's able to get out. Ultimate dropped from Caitlyn, able to survive it though, but that means nobody's going to be there to hold this tower. So that's got to drop.
So I would like to make a correction. Zilla actually, his ultimate in that fight, it came up at the end of the fight because I forgot. He used it to try to catch the Alawi top lane.
No.
A question that was proposed effectively in the stream. So, is there a team and B team, or otherwise known as sister teams? No, there is no sister teams allowed.
The closest thing to sister teams that are allowed in CEAL is you can have an individual coach from one team in a higher division, coaching a team in a lower division. They're not allowed to play or sub into any teams on those in that lower division, but they can, help guide and kind of teach that lower division team.
Yeah, and you could have like a bronze league team.
Nope, Caitlyn getting caught out. She has the flash. Doesn't matter. Jarvan's got the ultimate. Jarvan took a fair bit of damage in retaliation, but yeah, there's the laser, heals him right back up.
But yeah, like there's no allowance of sister teams like KT or SKT where they can swap indefinitely. But we do get a TP from the Alawi coming on top lane. Everybody's
she recognized
collapsing on him.
That's a smart collapse. Alawi's called out. Oh, just use the ultimate on the clone and that's it? I'm not a fan of that ultimate coming down.
But the Lux ultimate did come in, and they did get the smackdown on the Morgana.
Yep. Thresh misses his
they're not able to
binding.
get anything
Meantime,
else
we got
right
a little bit
now.
of a trade back from the Nico.
Jarvan had to back. He was way too low. Had to burn his flash to get out of there. Alright, taking stock. I'm loving the Thresh vision score right now. Beautiful vision score.
Yeah, that's actually crazy to see right now.
That's what I love seeing. That kind of a vision score. The Morgana's vision score, like no flame, but that's like the average what you would see in solo queue. Like that's what I would expect. The Thresh is like you are like even though your team is behind by about 5,000 gold, like that is insanely good for vision score.
I think I'd like to see better vision coming out of Wasted Potential across the board. They have a couple of players who haven't broken 20 yet, whereas everybody on Team Tempest have. But yeah, that Thresh score alone is just kind of absurd and worth noting. So
Yeah,
great for him.
So again, a little bit spoiler for the Shuriman finals for those of you who did not watch it live. So the average vision score for both supports was around 80 or 90.
Nope, Thresh is getting caught out, has to flash. Zini used ultimate on that one, but definitely worth the flash trade, I think.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
We'll have to see if they're able to punish the fact that he does not have his ultimate next time a fight happens, though. In the meantime, though, Zin is getting caught. Binding did not land.
So it looks like he's able to get out.
Yep.
Ever so barely.
Yeah, he is low, though. This might be the time to start the Baron. Yep, they're starting it. They don't have any vision over there.
Ooh, so close on the bind, on the hook.
Yep, Morgana just gets binding, a little bit of damage down.
Oh no, there's the aftershock for Thresh.
Baron's below half at this point.
Oh!
Thresh lands on the Zarya.
No bind, no
Luxa ultimate. There she goes. She's down. Nico's low. Jin flashes. He picks it up. Yep. Jarvan jumped on the trap there. Binding hits the Morgana. Ornn is trying to come down lane. If he arrives, they might actually be able to turn that fight. I don't think it'd be worth the effort. Bit of a
chaotic fight. Definitely a chaotic fight. Gold actually has shrunk now to a 3.5k gold deficit for Team Tempest.
Yeah, Team Tempest should be able to pick up this dragon now. So they went from potentially losing the Baron to wasted potential to picking up the dragon after trading 2 for 2. Definitely all. Yeah, I'd give that fight to them.
Good comeback.
That's a good swing for them.
Okay, so a key difference in this series so far has been that Jarvan has been able to get away with bloody murder effectively, without it. Like he literally has dodged 3 times death in just this game alone. And the difference in the bottom lane, the 5 and 12 blue side to the 9 and 4 red side, like that's actually a huge discrepancy.
Oh yeah, we're definitely seeing Azini popping off the majority of this series. He had a rough game 1, but like game 2 is crazy. We got Phoenix being brought out. He's called out. Thresh is also in a bad position. Lux ult comes down, knocks a few people down. Team Phoenix is able to get that kill. Tentacles are doing tentacle things. Ornn ultimate though knocks up many people. Caitlyn ult does not pick up anything really noteworthy there.
Yeah, they're double. Oh, hold up.
Yep, Jin's going back in.
They may get
So
the pick.
far.
They got the pick.
Oh, that does land! Nico's throwing the ultimate down. Jin is doing some good return damage.
Oh, Caitlyn died.
Oh, yep, Caitlyn went down. Jin went down. Lux is in a scary spot. Good recognition from Wasted Potential to recognize top lane is there. They can push it. Great initiative, seizing that opportunity. You got the nest wave right there, so yeah, they're going to keep pushing this. Phoenix is up in 2 seconds. Hulve and Numentum are still down for another 20 each.
Come on, Lux, get a random ultimate. Just do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Nope.
No. Okay.
That's going to be the reset. They did pick up the 1 tower, so that's pretty good. They might be going for this Baron now, though. Yeah, they're going to rush this Baron. They do have the plant, able to get a little bit of healing done.
So, the fact that Zilla got both of his upgrades to be armor
Baron went down.
and win Ninja Tabbies, TTU Phoenix, Hull, and Numentum, they don't do damage to Ornn. Like, no. they
There's your random look, Salt. Didn't land.
Aw, damn. Well, I asked and I received. Unfortunately, it was not enough.
Nope.
Taking stock again, this threat. I'm sorry, I want to keep coming back to this. This Thresh's vision score. Holy crap! Now, see, that is pro tier level vision score. Like, you would see that for like an average 30-minute game of around 80 or 90 for a support. That is nice. I like that.
I'm happy you're so happy, Ansem.
And some seal of approval. I got my Ninja Tabbies top lane against an AD champion. I got a huge vision score out of the support. I'm happy.
You know, I will say it does feel a bit wild. Despite Ornn's influence in this game, and I feel like he's been pretty important, been very impactful in these fights, he still only has been able to participate in 6 of the 24 kills.
That's how good he is. He's only needed to participate in 8, or in 6 of them.
I guess so.
Well, Callie, if you didn't want me to flame your vision score, then get a better vision score. And actually, I'm not even flaming your vision score. I'm just that much more impressed with Thresh. Because yours is like standard. But anyways.
Ooh, there's Alawi, gets the Thresh Lantern out. So close. Oh, Jarvan with the ultimate.
Flash
there
ult.
comes the Ornn ult as well. They've managed
And
to
now
pick
there's
up
no
2
front
kills there. Yep. They're going to be able to take this tower. They got the Baron minion sieging down.
Yeah, no front line for TC. They cannot defend this at all. They have to
Nope.
rely on just random Lux bindings and ultimates hitting.
Yep. I mean, when Jin is your closest thing you have to a front line, it's not going to go too well. Fortunately, they backed off to go towards the bot lane, get that last outer tower. Probably the smarter call. I can't disrespect it. So they should be able to pick that up, no problem. Then there's going to be the dragon right afterwards. Nice little 2-tower swing, a couple of kills, and then they'll be able to finish it up with the dragon. Yeah, they're picking up Ocean Dragon. Hey, Ocean and Earth on both sides.
But the advantage still goes towards the side of Wasted Potential, as they are now towering over 9,000 gold.
Yeah, pretty heavy gold lead. They have all the outer towers gone. It's just time to break that base. They will have to kill Azini twice now, as he does have his Guardian Angel finished. Morgana has that.
And
Zonia's.
and a QSS. So even if the Morgana is not there, Xayah can get out. If she messes up the ultimate or something goes wrong, she has a way out.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you were TTU or Team Tempest, how would you be trying to come back in this? Oh,
Well, a good
never
way to
mind
start
that,
is
because
getting a
we
pick.
got Zin catching out the... Yeah, she's fine. She's got the pop. Oh, there's a Thresh right there. She might not be fine after all. Dropping the ultimate, only going to hit him. Ooh,
Oh,
interesting
failed the
flash.
flash.
Yeah, she goes down for that. However, the rest of her team is here now. Or no, just her bot lane is here now. All right, team's disengaged. Zilla's pushing bot lane. All right, yep, Zaya's just escorting those minions up mid lane. Lux and Caitlyn are going to make quick work of them, however.
Because people in chat are memeing. It's like, oh my god, did you see what Zingy just did? He just cleared out that minion wave with a Q, W, and then E.
Oh my god. You know, that's why Zany's Diamond too. He knows the exact skill order to use to clear those minions real fast. Props to Zany.
Yeah, props to him, man. Thresh tries to go for a blind hook, misses wide,
He
unfortunately.
almost got the tentacle.
He almost got the tentacle. Unfortunately, you can't
It's
hit
on his
those.
own team.
One, that's on his own team. Two, he can't hit those.
Nope. Nico though might be trying to do something right there. Nope.
Nope.
Just a
Thresh.
little bit of back and forth between the teams. A little bit of zoning.
So I really do like the Nico pick, especially when the fact that like Nico's clone can block so much of what Team Tempest is trying to pull.
Yeah.
Does get hit by the tentacle.
I want to see. We're at a bit of a stalemate right now with this back and forth. It's going on a little bit too long for my liking. Baron's about to respawn, so they could go and seize that, use that as the way to break this base. Otherwise, I want to see how Team Tempest might try to come back and stop this. Oh, did Nico just turn into a pig? Or no, pigs flies.
We got a request in the chat to pronounce the jungler's name on blue side.
I feel personally attacked.
Not his summoner name. The
champion name. I pronounce it Jin Zhao, but I could be completely wrong on that.
Xin Zhao. Or as previously known as Win Now.
Yep, win now.
Throwback to the old days, everybody. Yeah, it's only a 10k gold lead, guys. I mean... so we're getting everybody's lanes are getting set up. Jarvan did back, he had some gold to spend. Finished his Knight's Vow and a Chain Vest, so we're all getting ready, we're getting to go.
Yep. I think we might be getting to our last push. They got Baron, they've reset. We'll see if this is going to be the push that ends it, or maybe Team Tempest is going to be able to pull something out. I'm excited either way.
Stop trying to educate us, Charmello. We are American, damn it. Oh, wait,
Hey, now.
gotta pick on
Yep.
the Alawi. Is
Alawi's
surviving a bit for
getting
the,
knocked up.
Sarah's
Okay,
game.
there's finally was able to grab the lantern. I think she was just CC'd a bit too long to do it.
Wait.
Oh,
went back
not
into
again!
the-
Did you not learn?
You
Nope.
just had it happen less than 10 seconds ago.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Ornald's
It's
coming
happening.
in.
I think this is the
Oh,
final team
no,
fight,
this-
everybody.
I'm bad. Yep. I can't even cast it. There's so much going on right now.
Thresh is
See,
trying to
he
run
was
away
trying
as
to get
fast
out
as
of
he
there
can.
right now. Oh, he grabbed the Jarvan.
He went back.
He killed himself in doing it.
Yeah. With his dying
Uh,
breath, he landed.
Yep.
the
They have a
final
double
blow.
cannon wave bot lane. They should be able to push this into the end. Zaya's just pushing that mid inhib. They got the bot inhib. This looks like the end of our series, unless anything crazy happens in these last few seconds.
I think that's it.
Nope, this
Nope.
is going to be it.
No,
Congratulations to
no
Wasted
luck in it,
Potential for our Ionian finals.
Yeah, coach of the split in Ionia to say, hey, we have this champion called Ornn. Let's fight in the jungle.
Now that was a wild series. I'm very excited, or very happy that I got the opportunity to cast that series.
Yeah,
A
you had
lot of back and forth. Very dominant first two games. Uh, that was fun. That
yeah
was a lot of fun.
was this your first cast of the season?
I think it was my second. It's been a while though. I think I cast one of the early games this season.
But yeah, so congratulations to Wasted Potential and good attempt by uh, Team Tempest. Um, maybe some different priorities in draft next time around. Maybe how do you want to play it a little bit differently? But unfortunately, they will have to wait until next season because we will be having our season 2 kick off in early January. So, congratulations to everybody. Um, for prizes and rewards, discuss them with Foozle Bamboozle. He is our money guy. So,
Our money guy.
yeah, he's kind of in charge of the money right now, uh, despite protests of members. Um,
You shouldn't have said that. Now they know who to kidnap in that store.
yep. Yeah, so
But
everybody go after Foozle. He has the money.
yeah, thank you everybody for sticking with us through our cast and for participating in season one of Seal. I look forward to seeing everybody next season as well, and during our between season events. Those should be starting up. I think next week, the week after,
Something like
soon.
that, yeah. Yeah, I think the first event is the 2v2 tournament. For details on that, get with Manstferg. He is in charge of the 2v2 tournament. After that, I'm not sure what the next event after is. Um, but also tomorrow, I will be hosting the Shuriman finals as we did not get that casted on our channel. So if you are interested in casting that series, message me or message
Shadow.
Shadow for getting onto the stream. So with that, thank you everybody and have a good evening.